All right, positions and timing of those positions with the upper half. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the torso and also the arm here. All right, so torso wise, again, we're talking about pelvis one to be 45 degrees open. We want the torso to be as closed off as possible. Okay, so meaning facing third base as much as possible. All right, that's going to give us that hip shoulder separation in the foot plant. But again, as we land with our torso, we want that thing, our chest, to be facing third base. All right. So then talk about arm positioning. So just same way we talked about arm positioning, pivot picks, roll-ins, that 90-90, that's the position we want to be in around or at foot plant. Okay. So external rotation wise, 0 degrees, 90 degrees, we want to be 45 degrees or higher at foot plant. Okay. So as we're landing in a foot plant, this would be considered a late arm, which is going to put more stress on the elbow and the shoulder. 45 degrees or more would be good. Same thing goes for the 90-90 rule here, where we want that abduction, that armpit angle to be 90 degrees, so elbow in line with our shoulder plane. And elbow flexion, we want that to be 90 degrees or greater. I say greater because the angle is taken on the outside, so just think of the ball at 90 degrees or closer to the head. Anytime the ball is outside of 90, that's going to put extra stress, have that forearm fly out, extra stress on the elbow, extra stress on the shoulder. Okay, so arm action at foot plant, we want to be elbow in line with our shoulders, 90 degrees here or more, 90 degrees here. Okay. The last thing is that scap retraction or the retraction of the throwing elbow. Okay. So we want to try to be meeting our max scap retraction right around the same time we're landing. Okay. So we're creating that big rubber band stretch. So then when we land, that rubber band is let go and the body unwinds. Okay. So to touch on everything real quick, peak leg lift, going into foot plant, we want to see some sort of coil or hinge on the backside, load to unload, landing with our pelvis in a 45-degree angle or more. Torso is closed off, creating that hip shoulder separation, and our arm is in a good position. I'd consider on time to be 45 degrees or more, ball at 90 degrees or closer to the head, and as much retraction as possible. That way, when we land, we put our pelvis in a good position to accept force on the lead leg. That lead leg goes to extend. The pelvis continues to rotate. That gets thrown up the chain into the torso, into the arm, into the ball.